Right, okay, as even earlier today, it's just turned 6 o'clock. I'm up, always trying down about a pint of water, at least 500 mils of water whenever I wake up. That gets everything moving. So just boiling the kettle, about to have my coffee, and back, is tenderoni from yesterday's deadlifts, so I won't be doing too much back, and woke up a couple of times during the night, around about 4 o'clock, well, about 3:30 then 4, it's because I needed a toilet, and I thought I can't be bothered going to the loo, so I just tried to sleep through it. So I managed to get until 5 to 6, but probably should have just gone to the loo during the night. Pee very dark just now, so need to get a lot of fluids into me before I head off to the gym. But yeah, pint of water, then probably a pint of coffee as well to get me going. Oh my goodness, it's cold this morning. But that's me here, just 10 minutes past 7, so a little bit later than normal. But yeah, just keen. I'm still alive, so that's good. But keen to just see what I can do in the gym this morning.
Cool, so officially I can say over the last 60 hours I've eaten no more than 4 eggs, 2 bananas, a fruit pot, some chia seeds and some amino acids. So this is going to be quite interesting. This is going to be the longest I've ever done it, and about to go do my high intensity run again, so I have no idea if this is going to be easier or harder. I am freaking freezing just now, so I want to do a little bit more, just getting used to the room temperature to warm up, and then we'll go for it, see how it goes. Okay, that's the warm up done. But I throw a little graph there showing you how it just keeps on going up and up and up. Now do 100 meters rest. Wait, well yeah, 100 meters, very slow, bit of rest. Try and get the heart rate below 128 was the lowest I got it yesterday. See how long that takes. And then 15 by 15, aiming for 200 meters again. Cool, that's heart rate down to 100, go down to 124 there, so actually went down quite a bit. Lower than yesterday, interesting. So distance, 128, take us up to 15. And then elevation gain, 274. Let's see how much we can increase this in 200 meters. Let's go. Ow, this is going to hurt. Elevation, that's 9, there, can't actually breathe. So again, 1.5 kilometers, saying 161 calories, just under 19 minutes, elevation 394, max heart rate 190. Really got to catch my breath after that. Wow, what I would say is that the jog this morning, or the hill sprint on the running machine, really is taken out of me just now. So here I'm trying to do 70 kilograms clean and squat and press. I'm not sure if I'm going to even be able to do one, but feeling really fuzzy and tired. My throat's a bit sore from all that heavy breathing. Try it one more time. I think you could call this a hang clean front squat push press. Actually, that felt good enough for me to try 5 kilograms heavier, so this time 75. Oh, okay, so that's finished the gym session there. That was another good one. Well chuffed that I was actually able to do muscle ups, dirty muscle ups. I did a muscle up to kind of swingy muscle up thing to then roundy thing and then back. So I was like, cool, that's a new thing I'm going to try and link up together. That was quite fun. But yeah, so my hang clean to front squat to push press, that was a struggle. That was total dizzy time there. Wow! So definitely deadlifts, squats, and cleans are big no-nos if you don't have any food in you. Bench press, shoulder press, muscle ups, I would say absolutely fine doing non-fed. Biceps, you know, all kind of smaller exercises compared to deadlifts and squats. They're the killers. The run definitely took it out of me this morning. That was, in my perceived level of exertion, that was probably equal to the first day, maybe a half point more exertive. And the rest of the stuff I felt good. I just kind of felt, oh, that was one thing that was quite interesting. For the first time ever, I thought, can I do a one-handed pull-up? And I found out a one-handed pull-up is actually a cheat. Because unless you do it with just one hand and do it, I've seen lots of people doing one-handed pull-ups where they have a hand there and then they're holding onto that. I thought that was for stability. I didn't think that you'd actually be able to do it. But if you hold onto that, it's effectively just like a normal pull-up, but you just need to have a strong grip of your hand, and then you're still pulling up with this lat as well, because you're pulling down on your wrist here. Don't do it if you've got weak wrists or gentle wrists or whatever, but that's a good little kind of, woo, I can do one-handed pull-ups. Cheating. So yeah, that's quite interesting. Again, hunger just isn't here. Want to get into the office and get some water into me. I feel quite thirsty. Weight, pretty rubbish. It hasn't dropped as much as I thought it was going to do. But anyway, that's me up to well past 60 hours now, and just not going to carry anything. So just into the office, get some water, and carry on until do my job today. I'm shooting a couple of houses, and then I'm driving up to Dundee, which is about a 60-mile drive. Again, I'll be doing all of that fasted. So let's see how that goes. Well, I am going to officially say this is the strangest thing ever. So effectively that's been 60, it's 2:30 just now, so I'm calling that around about 65 hours. And it's in the last 65 hours I've eaten 4 eggs, 2 bananas, a tiny little fruit pot. Anyway, in total less than like 600 calories. And it's really weird, just like not really, I've got like a tension in me. Like, it feels like, obviously my stomach's like, ugh, we haven't really had anything, you should give us something. But at the same time, there's not like ghrelin. Ghrelin is something which your stomach secretes, which makes you feel hungry. Normally its high secretion is around about 6 hours after your last time that you ate. Obviously with me, I'm not really eating that much, and it's a heck of a lot longer after 6 hours after. So maybe that's just not affecting me just now or something. It's really, really strange. But yeah, saliva's kind of going a bit crazy because I think my body's trying to say, have some food, go on, get some food, we're all hungry, eat something, but I'm not. It's really weird. I'm not sore, not tired, really not tired, and just kind of been busy getting on with work. So gonna be interesting. I'm gonna maybe get myself another Coke or something later on, because caffeine always helps keep your appetite down. However, just consuming anything makes your stomach do stuff. So what I'm not doing, what I haven't done, is had any chewing gum throughout this whole time. I think having chewing gum is definitely a bit of a bummer of an idea, because that would definitely get your gastric juices going. But for me, so far everything feels fine. Really weird. It shouldn't. I should be like unconscious and gasping for food. Very strange. Oh, no more than, well, it's 5:30 now, so 2 hours to go, and then that's me done. 72 hours. I've done 70 hours worth of my hardcore sensible fasting. Cool. Really weird. Hunger, just not there. It's more a mental thing. It's like, I know I should be hungry. I want to eat because I'm bored. You know, I want that kind of, I want some flavour. I want to taste stuff. I want to use my mouth. You know, remember what these muscles are for. But generally body-wise isn't really craving. It's not going, you must eat. It's just kind of going, you're bored. You want some flavour, that's all. So, interesting. Very, very interesting. Don't know what it means in any way at all. Anyway, now the 2-hour drive up to Dundee, and then dinner tonight. That's been the longest drive ever, and it's totally dark now, but just nipping into Tesco's to go get a whole pile of food. Parents are already making dinner, but I'm going to get some more ice cream and chocolate. So it seems like I'm inadvertently going past the 72-hour stage. It's now almost 10 o'clock. They've been cooking food downstairs for the last hour or two, chatting about weddings and drinking champagne and all this. So I suppose I've been drinking champagne, so that kind of counts. But my God, I'm excited about eating just now. So anyway, I have completed 72 hours, roughly, of hardcore, sensible dieting. Hardcore in the fact that I was doing high intensity hill sprint cardio and also heavy weight training exercises during the time of fasting. And the sensible part of the fasting is that I didn't have absolutely nothing, but I did have a little bit of protein and a little bit of carbs. So 2 eggs and a banana on the first night and on the second night. But in total 4 eggs, 2 bananas, 1 little bit of fruit and some kind of seeds and stuff all over the place. But otherwise that's it. What can I conclude from that? Well, strangely, hunger definitely decreases day after day. Must be just like your stomach just kind of goes, I'm not getting anything, let's just stop being hungry. So that's interesting. So it makes me kind of think, if I were to go for longer, it wouldn't be exponentially more difficult. It'd just be a little bit difficult. The other thing I found out is that it's more that you can still run, you can still do weights, strength definitely does drop, blood pressure definitely changes whenever you do heavy weights. Like I was really kind of getting super dizzy doing the heavy weights. That was after high intensity cardio. So again, there's lots of confounding variables that has happened during this experiment, as it were. Would I do it again? Nah, not really. Do I feel any benefits from it? I do feel lean. Like if I do that, I can go, yeah, look at my abs. That's just because I haven't eaten anything and they're kind of nice and slim just now. But fat-wise, I don't think any fat's gone. Weight-wise, hasn't actually changed as much as I thought it was going to. I thought it'd be to like 77. I thought this was going to be like rock on, project 77 kilograms sorted. No, still just under 80, so it doesn't make you really lose weight. I think my body stores poo inside me for that little bit longer whenever you're not eating. My taste buds for black coffee, absolutely fine. Black coffee with stevia, so the sugar which isn't really digested, so that's all okay. I quite like. I'm a fan of it now. However, milky stuff in it, oh, makes it so much better. In terms of shakes, in terms of cold hands, like yeah, this is the first day I got my coldest hands, and I got like the white finger, which is really weird. But the rest of the days it's just been cold. Generally, core temperature definitely drops. Sleeping wise as well, fine, no problems. I haven't had any trouble sleeping at all. What I would say is I've probably been more tired whenever I've gone to bed because I haven't had all this energy inside me from the food that I've eaten, so that my actual sleeps have been good sleeps. Apart from last night when I was bursting for a wee during the middle of the night. So that again, drinking too much water, meaning you need to go to the loo because you haven't had any food, it's not getting like absorbed anywhere. That definitely you have to really be careful with how much water you drink so you can have a good night's sleep, so you're not waking up every 10 minutes needing to go for a wee. In terms of general energy as well, absolutely fine. I haven't been lethargic during the day. My concentration hasn't dropped at all. Fuzzy head, yes. Light-headed, yes. But in terms of, oh, I need to go out to the car, I've got to walk to it, or oh, I've got to go out to the car, I'll jog to it. I've jogged every time. There's not ever been kind of a drop in that kind of performance. Like everyday energy for us. Oh, one thing I would say definitely is that mood-wise, generally, fine, no problems. However, temper, very short. So whenever, for example, driving up here, traffic jam all the way up here. Normally I'd be like, la 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 la, listen to the music. This time it's like, raw, like total road rage. So without the kind of happy yumminess of food and satiety, you get satiation, wherever it is, feeling satisfied inside your innards. That tiny changes in other stuff can really give you the rage, big style. So traffic jams, oh, there's a noise in the kitchen, rah! But generally, if everything's happy, if everything's good, if everyone's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, no probs. Everything's good. But if somebody just nags and moans, nah, not happening. Just like your patience. If you look at the word temper of how long you can take taking shit, it drops so much. You take no shit whenever you're hungry. If I was full and stuffed, I'd be like, oh yeah, just, oh whatever, oh you hate me, oh that's fine, yeah, no problems. Oh, what, you've had a terrible day, tell me all about it, I want to hear about it. Whenever you're hungry, you're like, I don't want to hear about it, just give me happy stories about bunny rabbits being saved from trees or something. I just want to hear happy stories. So temper, down. Mood, generally the same, but temper short. Strength-wise, definitely I'm sure there was a drop. However, a lot of the exercise I was doing was very much my ATP reserve, so really my instant strength, my 1 rep max, my 70 kilograms or 75 kilograms clean and press and all that kind of stuff, or my muscle ups. I was impressed I could do my muscle ups on the third day, even after doing so many on the first day as well. So yeah, muscles, back, so sore from the deadlifts the day before. But they're going to be sore from the deadlifts from the day before. Joints, that's the one thing I would say, is that maybe my joints and my elbows and my knees feel a little bit more clicky, a little bit more tenderoni. So I think that's where having lots of food, having lots of fat, having lots of omega-3s in you, like, you know, how the old saying of, oh, have your cod liver oil, it's good for your joints. Yeah, I would say it is, because definitely I would say I'd notice that my joints are not as happy as they are whenever I've eaten lots of food and had lots of fat. Can I recommend this to anyone? Actually, yes. Do you know what? I would recommend this only for, I'm not going to say you're going to get health benefits, you're not going to get strength benefits, you're not going to get weight loss benefits, you're not going to get fat loss benefits, but you might get minuscule, you know, tiny amounts of that. But what I would say is that it's a great experiment to do for yourself, to develop your own understanding of hunger, cravings, what you look for in food, why you enjoy food. It's kind of like if you meet an anorexic person or a bulimic person, just say, actually, maybe not eating for 3 days intentionally instead of I'm depressed or I want to throw up. Actually, maybe it's a good way for you to really get in tune with your body. The one thing I say, again, this kind of becomes a bit hippie-ish, but you really start to really feel everything in your body. So like your hormones, your blood sugar levels, your insulin, your heart rate, your everything. It's more of an unconscious thing normally, but whenever you're kind of really affecting your innards by a conscious reaction, you're getting feedback to your brain, and your brain, although not in part of your consciousness, you're kind of going, oh yeah, I feel that in some way. So I think it's good mentally. Some, religions say it's so religiously or soully, soul to do with your soul, spiritually. That's the word. Yeah, it'd be better for that. But interesting and worth doing, I would say. If not, just for a challenge, just to see what happens, just see how you react. And also it means that anytime I go to the gym and I'm like, oh, I'm a bit tired, I'm like, I have no excuse. I've gone and done heavy weights, muscle ups, balls to the wall hill sprinting after not eating for 60 hours or having only tiny amounts of food after 60 hours. So if you ever go to the gym and go, oh, I haven't eaten since lunch, you're like, that's nothing. So it's a real good way for you to develop no excuses. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. That's pretty much all I can say. Now, I will say fully failed Project 77. Time to go for the bulk. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. Can't wait. Okay, see you guys later. Bye-bye.